Welcome to Glorified Hitters. This episode will be a bit different than my typical content, as the victim in this case was totally innocent. A stark contrast from living by the gun and dying by it. In a gut-wrenching example of police corruption and negligence, the tragic case of Sonya Massey unveils the horrifying truth about a murderous cop, Sean Grayson. Let's dive into this egregious miscarriage of justice. Sonya Massey, born April 12, 1988, was a 36-year-old resident of Springfield, Illinois, who was fatally shot and killed on July 6, 2024. The fake news media tried to cover up the shocking truth behind her killer, Sean Grayson, a man who slipped through the cracks of the system and left a trail of devastation in his wake. Sonya was a dedicated nurse and a loving mother to her 3 children. Known for her compassionate nature, she was deeply involved in her community and committed to her profession.
Records show the former deputy who shot Sonya Massey worked for multiple departments in the state of Illinois in just a handful of years. Senior investigative reporter Paula Vassan delves into how law enforcement officers in the state of Illinois are tracked. Paula.
Well, legal experts tell us the state of Illinois has something Missouri does not have, a way to search for police officers to check their work history. It shows former sheriff's deputy Sean Grayson worked for 6 different agencies in the state of Illinois in just 4 years. But the public website does not show the full picture, revealing hired and separation dates without explanation. State records show 30-year-old Grayson hopped around as a part-time officer at 3 small departments. He had a full-time job at a 4th department and worked at 2 sheriff's offices, all of his jobs in central Illinois. We've also discovered he had 2 misdemeanor DWI convictions in Macoupin County. The I-team is working to find out what's being done in the state to prevent officers with potentially bad track records from bouncing around.
It seems, at least when we're looking at the video, there's a great distance between them, that there's no immediate threat whatsoever to the deputies. And I gotta admit, the second deputy seemed shocked
that the first one shot.
The first one had fired.
Justification talking about, well, I wasn't going to take a pot of hot water to the face. But when you look at the video, you see him actually walk around the counter. He comes closer, we believe from observation, to get a better shot.
Sean Grayson has a history littered with issues. Military records reveal he was discharged from the U.S. Army in 2016 for misconduct labeled under serious offense while stationed in Fort Riley, Kansas. Grayson served as a wheeled vehicle mechanic from May 2014 to February 2016. Army spokesman Bryce W. confirmed the discharge but did not provide details due to privacy laws. Legal expert Anthony Giotto suggested that such a discharge implies an offense that could result in at least a year's incarceration for a civilian, although it's likely Grayson avoided a court-martial. Grayson's DD Form 214 indicates he received a general discharge under honorable conditions, meaning part of his service was honorable, but the serious misconduct was a significant red flag. While Grayson's attorney claimed he received an honorable discharge, the records contradict this. The Kansas Bureau of Investigations found no criminal convictions for Grayson in Kansas, but it's unclear if he was ever arrested or charged with crimes that were later dismissed or diverted. Law enforcement agencies near Fort Riley have minimum record of Grayson, with one incident in 2015 where he hit a deer with his truck. The details of this misconduct remain unspecified, but could include drug abuse, sexual assault, or going AWOL. This troubling history raises questions about how Grayson continued to secure employment in law enforcement despite significant red flags. Crazy. What's worse, it appears the department initially attempted to cover up the murder. The initial police reports and statements lacked critical details and were vague about the circumstances leading up to the shooting. This raised suspicions that the police were withholding information. These factors collectively suggest an effort by the Springfield police to obscure the true nature of Sonya Massey's death, fueling public outrage and a demand for transparency and justice.
Your ID. One task at a time. So let's do an ID, and then you can dig around for your paperwork.
I don't know where my ID is.
You have that stack right there, maybe?
1 second.
check on her.
Let me get this.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
Right. Let me see. Hey,
Huh?
where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I would rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
Rebuke you in the name of
You better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the fucking pot! Drop the fucking pot! Drop the fucking pot!
19 shots fired.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Drop the fucking pot! Bring emails now. We got a headshot wound to the female. Headshot wound to the female. 1078.
Stay vigilant, stay outraged, and demand justice for Sonya Massey. This is JC King with Glorified Hitters. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe so I can improve my content and continue to grow.